Hey, I think we're live, Tom.
We are. Well, it's time to get nervous.
You never get nervous. How about a little why worry?
Things they say and things they do. All together, children.
Yeah.
Why worry? There should be laughter after pain. There should be sunshine after rain. These things have always been the same. Why worry now? Why worry? There should be laughter after pain. There should be sunshine after rain. These things have always been the same. Why worry now? Why worry now? Why worry now?
Oh,
We fluked it.
Yes. Perfect song for today.
Hello out there
Yes.
in the world. Ooh.
Well, thank you, Tommy, for coming and joining me for dinner
Hey,
today.
thanks for the
Joining
big
us.
check you sent me.
Oh, yeah. Entertaining the folks.
Exactly.
You're
Oh
right.
yeah. Absolutely. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, I see a lot of people are popping in saying hello. And
Mm-hmm.
Mason Williams is here too. O'Brien says that we got some hellos coming in.
Ah,
Well,
we
David
do.
Patrick asks a question. He
Yes.
says, "Ask Tommy if he remembers the two blind people backstage at Grants Pass in
Ah.
2019.
Oh yes.
I brought them Taylor GS Mini."
Wow. It's yeah, that's one of the things I love about traveling. The people you meet, you know,
Yeah.
every day is an adventure, and you never know who you're going to meet.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. And I remember there was one time after a show, somebody said, you know, my teacher wanted you to, you know, come and join him for breakfast, and it was Mason Williams. I said, like, Mason Williams, the classical gas guy? I
Yeah.
said, sure, and I went over for breakfast, and first thing Mason did is he played me your recording of Classical Gas.
He did?
Which I had never heard before. It had just come out, I guess, at that time.
Ah,
And
I don't
I was amazed. We were both amazed. In fact, he just started playing other recordings and telling jokes, and pretty soon his wife served lunch, and then she served dinner.
And then, yeah, and then it was
she
breakfast.
Said, it was absolutely breakfast. She said, stay the night, and I left after breakfast the next day.
Good heavens.
So that was quite a breakfast.
That's, yeah. Well, yeah,
Can you
so
still-
Mason's going to be here tomorrow night, is he?
Tomorrow, yes, I'm doing a workshop together with him.
Wow.
And if you signed up, he said yes, he'll be joining us. And
Great. Well, hello, Mason. And
Yes.
I haven't seen him in a while, but I haven't played in Eugene, Oregon in a while.
Yeah.
I'm going to Portland again there soon. But,
Oh yeah.
or I was there recently. That's right. I was at the Aladdin Theatre for 3 nights, so that was wonderful.
Yeah.
We started this year doing something completely different because in these times of uncertainty, you know, and everything trying to get back to normal, instead of just playing theatres everywhere, I decided, my manager Brian decided it'd be a good idea if we did smaller venues and did multiple nights.
Wow.
So we started with 4 nights at the Soil Dove in Denver. And then we went to the Aladdin in Portland. Then we went to the Triple Door in Seattle and all that. And it was an amazing thing. I really loved playing the smaller places as much as I love playing big halls.
Yeah.
I love playing the smaller places. It was really good and intimate.
Well, it's so great for the audience to be able to see you in that environment, because that's, you know, where I first saw you, and it changed my life, you know. and I hear that so much. I mean, you know, every now and then I get somebody come up to me and say, you know, your concert changed my life, you know.
Yeah, see?
But like 80% of the people who come to your concert say, this concert changed my life.
Oh,
I mean,
isn't that
it
right?
really,
Thank you.
I think if you haven't gone, I'm saying, okay, if you haven't gone to see Tommy live, do it now.
Yeah, before I get much older. Hey, you know, it's a funny thing. I often have people commenting on the size of my hands, right? And they say, well, I can't play these things. Look at my little hands. And I said, oh, no, the small hands are no... Look at that. See? Small hands. Yeah, and try and keep up with her.
Oh, no.
No, but you know, I always tell people, it's up to you. How determined are you? You know, if you have small hands, then find another way of doing it. But you got to do it. You know, so.
Well, since Mason might be watching, would you
Oh.
care to play classical gas?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Well,
that
I
would
could
be
try.
so cool.
I'll try. Before, shall I tell you a little bit how this arrangement
Yes.
occurred?
Oh, of course.
All right, and playing guitar for a living, playing in bars back in the 70s and 80s in Australia. When you're playing in pubs and places like that, everything has to be moving along at a quite a clip, and you know, people have the attention span of a 3-year-old in the bar, you know, and so. And everybody was always asking, would you play classical gas? Would you play classical gas? And I never learnt the original version until I had to, and I listened to it. And then I played it live, and I thought, it's great, but it doesn't work as a solo piece. It needs to get going, you know. So what I did is I took Mason's iconic... that, and then that part there, and then right,
Yeah.
which is not how he originally wrote it. It was somewhere there. It was very classical,
Yeah.
and yeah. So I changed it all around and I basically made the whole thing up on stage and just used those iconic bits, and people liked it, and that's the thing. When you're out there just trying to make a living, it's all about what you do to the crowd. You know, if the people who are running the club or the bar, they see the crowd into it, and it's because of you, then whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You know.
Yeah.
So I did this with a lot of different songs, and I would take a tune like Classical Gas and go into, you know, into Walk Don't Run, and then all that stuff, you know, just to constantly surprise the audience and constantly keep them engaged.
Yeah.
That's what that's all about. It's not me trying to be clever. It's me trying to earn a living and keep the
Yeah.
so that all that stuff came out of necessity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've adjusted my sound so it suits when we play together. So
Okay.
so I'll do my best to get it. Bit of the doobies here. The crowd went mild.
Well,
The audience left to us.
well, the audience, Mason Williams certainly did.
Oh,
When
well,
that's right. When I
Yeah.
And that's what told me that he is really encouraging people to take that and do it their own way, put their own selves into it.
Right.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
did a little, it's like a shared private lesson, little class for 5 people, and everyone learned classical gas there. And at the end, Mason sat in and listened to all of them play online.
How about
and he
that?
was encouraging to everyone.
Wow.
Yeah, and just such a great guy.
Yeah.
And the people appreciate it a lot. I'm going to do another one.
Great.
And so, in fact, we are sold out for tomorrow's little
Okay.
class, but there's a, don't worry, we're going to do another one, and there's a place to sign up for the waiting list.
Okay.
And so,
Right.
in case you're doing, okay.
Right.
Oh, thank you for inviting me for your camp this year.
Oh, yeah.
This will be the first time I've done that.
Yeah.
What is it like?
Well,
guitar
it's
camp?
4 days of of good fun.
yeah.
There's probably going to be anywhere between 120 and 130 students, and
Okay.
so we'll break off into groups, either 3 groups or 4 groups. I'm not sure how it's going to be run this year. So there's going to be several instructors. There's you, Stephen Bennett, and John Jorgensen,
John Knowles, is he?
John Knowles, yeah, and Parker Hastings will
Oh,
be
yes.
there as well. And basically, I take the entire group first thing in the morning from 9 till 11.
Mm-hmm.
So I give the whole group 2 hours of my time in the morning, and then they go off into 45-minute lessons, and the groups rotate with the different teachers. So you get a different group all the time.
Oh,
right?
that sounds like a nice format, really.
Well, I think so. Everybody, and it's good for beginners. It's good for advanced players as well. You know, and I talk about all different stuff. You know, about what it takes to write a song, or how to arrange a song, or all that sort of stuff. I even talk about tuning and changing strings, and all the basic stuff as well. And we have concerts. I'm playing a concert at the CMA Theatre, and Jim Lauderdale is going to be on that show as well.
Nice.
And Sam Bush is going to come and talk about playing bluegrass, and we're going to play some stuff together.
Oh, he's amazing.
He is, isn't
Yes, yeah, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah. So the camp will have a bit of everything, but you'll be in that beautiful hotel, the Grand Hyatt,
Yeah.
and so it's 4 days, and we'll get to go to the Country Music Hall of Fame, Musicians Hall of Fame. We'll get to eat out at the Loveless Cafe. I mean,
Oh,
people are going to get the real
The
Nashville,
Nashville experience.
Yeah.
Well, one thing that I've seen with you, I mean, several times, is that you have a real knack for people of knowing what they need at a certain time and how to get that through the music. I mean, I've seen you pick out somebody from the, a young boy from the audience and take him back. And just when he had lost his father, I remember that had happened once. And, you just had a sense that he needed something at that time. And you did that for me, too. I remember when I was really down once, you called and said, well, let's play some shows together. And that was the time that I needed that lift.
Well,
I mean,
that's the leading that comes from a higher power.
yeah, and I talked to Stephen Bennett, same thing. He said that you lifted him when he needed it. So I think that these camps, I think, are a good way to reach people. And
I think so, and it's a great way to leave the world behind as well for a little while, and just immerse yourself in everybody learning the same kind of things, and then helping each other. And there are a lot of students who are what we call repeat offenders, and they're able to help the ones who have arrived and not sure if they should be there. A lot of people are concerned when they come to a camp that they're not good enough, or that they don't really qualify to be there, and that's not what the camps are about.
Right. And I bet you make a lot of friendships there amongst the students.
I'm not really a teacher. I'm a player, but I can tell you how I do it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So some people I think guys like Richard Smith can break something down into such small, little minute pieces and show you how to put it together. He's a master at all that stuff.
I'll be doing a camp with him at the Rocky Mountain Guitar Camp this year.
Oh, that's a great one.
Be doing two.
Yeah.
So our tour schedule starts in a few days.
Yeah,
We're
so
gonna
off
be
you
leaving
go.
here. Yeah, so
Isn't
coming
that
out.
cool?
And then you've been going like a banshee, just constantly,
Well,
So-
yeah, I'm on the Opry on Friday, so really, really looking forward to that.
You've got a Florida and a California tour coming up.
Yeah.
And I'm going out east, and let's see, I've got Virginia coming up, and New Jersey. Anyway, so
Great.
go to both of our websites. We've got all.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. Shall I play something else for you?
Yes, please do.
All right. I know what I was going to play. Let me play this tune I wrote. It's in the key of B. It's called Ruby's Eyes. Thank you.
Wow.
Ruby's Eyes.
Ruby's
Yeah.
Eyes. And when did you write that one?
I wrote it in Melbourne, in Australia.
Ah.
I came home from the show, back to the hotel, and I couldn't sleep, and I switched on the TV, and on came the James Bond movie, Moonraker, and it had this chord. Where are you? And then the bass changed. Why do you hide? Do, 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 and off it went into a James Bond world. But that one chord, I thought, what is that? You know, and I grabbed my guitar and I found it, and then I wrote the song from that. So,
We do. That lovely. Somebody was just texting in from Australia asking when you'll be back. Do you
next
know?
year, the dates. Hello, Australia. We were supposed to be there this year, but there, earlier in the year there was a lot of COVID stuff still going on and too many restrictions, and they wouldn't allow shows to go on. But now people are back doing shows, and the country music festival has all happened, and people are out there. So I'm looking forward to next year coming back home to Australia. So looking forward to that.
I've been looking forward to the next sailing trip. Brian and I have been spending the summers, so much of the summer sailing.
Right. Yeah.
And that has been the inspiration for me to write some tunes.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and I was just playing for you a tune that Mark Kibble had sung the lead for. Boy,
Yeah.
wasn't that amazing vocals?
Oh, yeah.
Take Six
Yeah.
style.
So you're going to do sailing. What was the song? Sailing Dreams.
Dream. This is
All right.
this one came completely in a dream. It was only the second time that it's happened. That, when I woke up, I could remember both the guitar parts. It had a steel string part.
Wow.
And I could remember the lyrics, the melody, the harmony,
That's your brain in action there, right there.
bass, and the drums. And so I just had to, reconstruct it. So, but I did change a couple of the words, so I do consider myself a co-writer.
With
tune.
yourself.
Yes, right. with whoever that lady was
Anderson
in my
and
dream
Anderson.
who wrote it. But
Okay.
she started it like this. I'd like to sail the world again, feel the wind above the waves, and live from day to day, where life is not predictable, wondering what is round the very next bend. I'd like to raise the sails again, watching for the whales again, and never have to sail. I wish that I had done the things that I can't do when I'm too old to play. To breathe again, love again, laugh again, bluff again in real life. To stay alive throughout the tides, worst of times, best of times, follow right behind. The mainsail is unfurled again, to be part of this world again on my time. I'd like to pull the anchor in, sail to where I've never been, with sunset on my lee. Awaken to the sparkles on the water, then I'm feeling free. To jibe again, tack again, I am now back again in real life. I'd like to sail the world again, feel the wind above the waves, and live from day to day, where life is not predictable, wondering what is round the very next bend. I'd like to raise the sails again, watching for the whales again, and never have to sail. I the other part of my dream. It was you all along.
It was Purdy. It was Purdy, they say in the South. Purdy, Purty.
Oh, yeah.
It was Purdy.
Well,
Mm.
we've...
Mm.
I'd love for you to do one more. You know, I just realized that we came here dressed nearly alike, including the cuffs on our
Yeah,
pants
and
here.
you've got some CGP
I've got
socks
CGP
on.
socks, yes. Only
Yeah.
the most stylish for me.
How about that? Mm.
But
I'll play you a little something that I haven't played in a long time, and I was just thinking about this song this morning because I haven't played it for so long. It's called Bella Soave. And you remember Soave Guitar Festival in Italy?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I wrote it there after, I think it was the first time that I went there. It might have been 2000. Oh no, the first time I was there was 99. 99, yeah. So I wrote this song back then, and it has a distinct Italian, Spanish kind of flavour.
oh,
Bella Soave.
yeah, memories of Suave. Wasn't that
Yeah.
a wonderful
Oh,
time?
what a place. How about the food there, huh?
Oh yes, some of the best food.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
world.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful people, that's for sure.
Some of the recipes from the acoustic chef were inspired by that
I bet,
Italian
yeah.
food that we
Yeah.
had there.
What's his name? The chef over there? No.
Oh well, Pier Paolo had
Yeah.
a wonderful chef there.
Yeah, but
Pier Paolo and
there's
Antonelli.
the guitar player.
Let's see.
It's not Peppino. No,
Beppe Gambetta.
Beppe, thank you.
Yes.
Beppe Gambetta. Hello,
Yeah,
Beppe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Great, great
What a great chef he
He came
was.
out with a cookbook on his
Yeah.
own. Yeah.
And you know the French, the French say chief. You know, for chef they call him the chef, and it means the chief.
The chief, right. Well, speaking of chefs, I think Brian is the chief here. He's,
Oh, that's
I
good,
smell
yeah.
something cooking there in the kitchen, so
Ooh.
we'll sign off pretty
All right.
soon because I think dinner is going to be ready fairly
All right.
soon.
And what are we going to play next, boss?
I have no idea. Let me see what we have some requests. Someone said they really enjoyed your harmonies on the sailing tune, and
Oh, thank you.
Suggested Vincent.
Vince, you want to do
remember?
Vince?
Yeah, we can do.
Sure.
Let me retune here.
Ooh,
For
what a song. Well, you go right ahead. let me. While you're tuning, I'll tell you this quick little Don McLean story. I was mixing and recording in Omni Sound here in Nashville, and in the mixing suite was Don McLean with his new album, and I had never met Don McLean.
Oh.
And anyway, so the engineer knew me and came in and said, "Would you like to come and meet Don?" I said, "I'd love to."
Gee.
So I went in there and I said hello, and he didn't know me, and I said, "Oh, Martin Taylor and I recorded your song, Wonderful Baby, Living on Love," right? We recorded that, and he said, "Oh, this is how I wrote it," and he grabbed the guitar and showed me the chords and then he sang the whole song, and it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great experience. You can never tell what's going to happen in Music City. You never know who you're going to meet and what's going to happen.
That's right.
This is a great place.
Yeah. You have a True Fire channel happening now too, right?
I do. Oh, I have several. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, all right. How's that going?
Yeah. Well, there's like 450 videos on there, people to learn.
Wow.
Instruction. There's so much stuff
Yes.
on there. I spent all of the last year recording and teaching songs and to put up on that channel. It's called Up Close and Personal.
Oh, great! I've got a channel on that too, and
Yeah.
I know. So it's a wonderful format, and
Yeah.
it's great to work with True Fire. They're just
isn't it?
wonderful people to
They
work
are.
with. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad. I still remember how good your workshop was when you were teaching up there in Scotland.
Oh wow, that was
Yeah,
a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. It was
Yes.
2002. You and I were both playing at Martin Taylor's Guitar Festival,
Yes.
and I went to your workshop, and it was really, really great.
Oh,
So
thank you.
yeah, you got a good gift there.
Yeah.
All right, let's do Vincent.
Oh, can I do it in the key of A?
You can do it any way you want. You can do it in the lounge room if you'd like.
You know, I don't know how you do this. Just like instantly play anything you want to in any key. There's a theory going around that you're part Martian. You know, to keep up the energy and be able to just be part of the music so
Well,
fully.
you just got to be
know?
open. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's about learning the structure of the song. Then you can play it anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, I know how Vincent goes, so you can play it in any key you want, and I'll feel right at home.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
I might just sing a verse. We'll see.
Oh, great, great. Ooh,
Oh, wait a minute.
you may as well turn it on. Have you-
Yeah,
you
and
got-
one of these is out of tune here. So
yeah, she had that.
that one
That was.
slipped.
She's got more strings than the Nashville Symphony here.
Okay.
Yeah. Turn it on.
Give it a little.
Put it on AC/DC levels.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Oh yeah. We'll give it a little challenge here.
Yeah, turn it up. There you go. There you go.
About it.
Ready?
Un regalo giù di te,
You took your life as lovers often do. And I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. This world was never meant for one as beautiful
Oh, that was fun.
How about that?
Yeah, I just
Beautiful,
I just
Muriel.
thought since Vincent van Gogh was such a big part of the French Impressionist movement that I thought I'd try singing it in French.
Why not?
So-
Yeah. Parlez-vous français? Yeah. Well, it was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Well, we didn't get to say hello to everyone here, but I'll pop back online at some point and
Yeah.
text back some hellos. So thank you so much for joining us. And just coming out right after this, I believe, is going to be posted a new episode on acoustic sailing. And this is going to be fun. This is from the
okay.
Swans Island guitar. It was the Sweet Chariot Music Festival there, and so that's on.
Did you
YouTube.
swing low?
Yes, we swung low. We were swinging low there. It's the YouTube channel called Acoustic Sailing, so go pop over there and you can catch that. It's going to be up in a few minutes. And
Yeah. And the cards and letters keep flooding in. In fact, one flooded in yesterday, as Chet used to say.
that's right.
The crowd went mild.
Yes.
I tell you.
And I've got a note of your tour schedule, which is just crazy. You start out. All right, that one's mine. Oh yeah, Grand Ole Opry, right?
Yeah,
This
coming
week
this
in
Friday.
Nashville. Then your Florida tour in May, Canada May 28th, and then in June you'll be doing California up and down the coast. Yeah.
California, here I come. Oh,
Then Colorado, Portland, Maine, and Massachusetts, and on to parts distant from there.
exactly.
Yep,
Yeah.
and,
We're going to get to Germany and to
Yeah.
all places that we can. Italy, Germany. Earlier this year, I played in that beautiful new theatre in Paris, the one right on the river.
Oh.
I played in that concert hall. Man, it was beautiful. Yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful world we have. If only we could keep it the way it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
or as close to that as we can.
Exactly.
And I
yeah.
think music is an important part of that.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Thank God for music, and we sure appreciate you tuning in.